And hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. All right, so let's get this rolling, shall we? All right, let's take a look what our contracts are for the day. Come on. All right. Test the LV909. All right. Command pod. What do I have for science? Put a goop pod on the side of it. Do I have anything? Do I have launch clamps yet? No. Okay. What we'll do is we'll go to engines. I said engines. And we'll pick up an LV909. Now, I don't think I have to fire this thing. I think I could just take this out, hit the space bar, and it'll count it as being a completed mission. At least I hope that's how it works. Yep, so we're doing Launchpad Science. Now, things have changed a little bit with the building upgrades because we cannot... Yay, contract complete. Okay. All right, crew report. Keep it. Mystery Go observation. Keep it. EVA report. EVA report. Keep it. And store experiments. Jump off of it. If you notice, we cannot take a surface sample. And that was my parachute opening up. Because space and F, actually. All right, so we can't take a surface sample because we don't have the capability to do surface samples. Right? Right. Hey, look, it's a launch observation bunker. Cool. By the way, this is the inside. You can see RPM is functional. Oh gosh, where am I? I'm like in the middle of the pod? Okay. Oh gosh, this is upside down and weird. Okay. All right, anyways. Let's recover the vessel. I don't think we actually... that cost us anything because we just took it out and then recovered it back. So I think we should be A-okay with that. Yeah, 24 science. Okay. And crew. No XP. All right, let's see what other contracts we can pick up. Visual surveys. Test the Mark 16 chute. Okay. Test the Sepratron. Launch stability enhancer. Okay. 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 So we have some orbital missions. We have the mission to orbit Kerbal in the first place. Okay. Well, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. So... let's take these two, all right? We need the T2 solid rocket Sepratron booster and the launch stability enhancer. Okay. All controllers standing by to watch the fire or the launch. Yes, well, they're the same thing, aren't they? You can see Final Frontier over there again. Yes, so we have a bevy of mods, as I said last time, because mods make this game more fun. Okay, so we're just going to go for a little test rig. You know what? Alright, well, I hate to actually put Jeb in any danger here, so we're going to put a girder segment down. We're going to do that. Why not? And we're going to stick one on top. We're going to get some engines. We'll do that. That'll shoot us straight down, I do believe. Yes. And what was the other thing we had to test over here? Oh, the launch stability enhancer. Okay. So let's do... that's my route, right? There we go. Nice and safe. Nice and safe, he says. All right. Yeah, nice and safe. If anything in this game is safe, I don't know what it is. But it certainly isn't what I'm doing here. All right, so it's going to drop onto the ground, but that's all right. All right, so the first thing we'll do is we'll test this so we're not actually pile driving ourselves into the ground. Right? All right, we got the LV909. Now, let's just double check. That's not what I want. Okay, good. We're going to fire the boosters. Oh, those aren't the right ones. Okay, fine. All right, good. Recover the vessel. Now, let's go back in there and see if there's anything else we can recover. We should have recovered everything on that stage, by the way. Ah, we did get the... Okay. All right, so let's see. Anything else landed at Kerbal? In flight, in flight, in flight, in flight. In flight, in flight, in flight. Okay, fine. All right, so orbiting, orbiting, orbiting. Okay. So let's do orbit Kerbal. Right? Well, close that. How much is it to upgrade you? 32. That's about half of my money. But it gives me more active contracts. Oh, hold on. Recover that. Recover that. Recover that. Recover that. Okay, good. And discard that order. All right, so let's just test the second set of Separatrons that we need on our handy-dandy little test rig. Yeah, the T2s. There we go. All right, let's take this thing out. That's 1790, right? Oh. Derp. There we go. Unfortunately, this is basically what you have to do when you start Kerbal Space Program. It's like, yep, take it out to the launch pad, give it another test. Just keep trying it. Just keep trying it. All right, so we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Test it. Yay, we tested it. That's another 6 science. All right, recover the vessel. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I am experiencing some slight issues with crashes, by the way, in the loading screens. So if for some reason this entire thing just resets and the video stops briefly and I come back, that's probably what happened. Seriously, I'm 0.6 science away from this stuff. Are you kidding me? Really? Really, really? Now, Science Tech's pretty cool because that gives us batteries. Magnetometer, Science Junior. So we're probably going to get that first. All right, let's close this. Do I want to try and make orbit? I don't know. I don't know if I have the tech for it yet is the issue. The main problem is I'm kind of building blind right now. All right, do I have a subassembly? Wait, I was working on a rocket last time, wasn't I? Redstone 1, load her up. This is the one that flipped out and died, wasn't it? Yes, yes it was. Now, hold on. Let's do angle snap and yeah, okay. So it doesn't. So these are not maneuvering, which is an issue. Oh gosh, I don't want to have to do all these calculations. I really, really don't want to have to do all these calculations. So we have 2 goo cans. That's not that efficient, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, it really isn't. I don't have anything better, though. That's the issue. Okay, fine. Save. Let's try this again. Remember last time it blew up horribly? Yeah, let's see if this will blow up horribly. This on the computer. Come on. You're a solid-state drive, and you have more RAM than KSP really knows what to do with. All right, so go for throttle up, SAS on, light that engine. All right, let's do a crew report. You can see it's really wanting to stay into that airstream because of those stabilization fins. I'm actually pushing it all the way over right now. It's really wanting to keep a low angle of attack. Like, it really wants that low angle of attack. I didn't take the contract. Well, I don't think this flight will go orbital anyways, so... Well, who knows? We are using Ferrum Aerospace here, so you never know. I'm hauling all the way over on the stick, by the way. Look at my yaw control. I'm completely saturated. All right, so we are now going up. We are doing our gravity turn. I have a suspicion it's not really going to matter either way. Though this may get us up. All right, so we're going to do this as a suborbital hop, I think. We're just going to get up to a Apo. Let's get down to that gravity turn. There we go. We're going to let our Apo go up slowly. We're going to kick ourselves all the way down. There we go. Just to flatten our orbit out. And consider this a suborbital test using Jebediah Kerbal, our pilot extraordinaire. All right, so we're coming up on a 70-kilometer orbit. That would get us into space, but not necessarily into an orbit. I should have taken the contract. We do have a second goo can, of course. So yeah, this thing should have the fuel to get us up into orbit. We'll just do a suborbital flight. Bit of a suborbital hop this time. .80-kilometer Apo. And let's kick ourselves up to time acceleration. Yeah, that's fine. This isn't a large ship, trust me. Okay, coming up on 70. 70 kilometers. Let's do the mystery goo. Yay, in space near Kerbal. Okay, and now we also have this thing, which is the ship manifest. We can go to science. Mystery goo command pod. We'll set the experiment container. Transfer. Okay, we'll do a crew report. Keep that data. Transfer. Okay. Goody, good. All right, now let's also do... Oh, right. Okay. I need to upgrade the astronaut complex because I can't EVA yet. Right. I think in this case it's good because we have the mystery goo cans directly attached. Oh, okay. So it doesn't respect that. That's good to know. Now, how much... All right, so we need to watch our life support information up there. You can see I have the replaced, the better thingy here. All right, so we don't want this flight to last for too long. If I go to my time remaining counter, I have 2 days of food and fuel on this boat. So we're just going to get ourselves into something. We're going to flatten our trajectory. I'm not playing with deadly reentry, but, you know. All right, that should be good. So let's flip her over. I wanted to tell you something, by the way. Replace stock toolbar. We'll jettison that. Bye-bye, lower stage. And we'll go to time excel. All right, now there's really no secret here. We know we're going to get back to the ground, so I'm not going to bore you guys through it. My chute's already primed. Where it looks like a water landing, actually. I could turn on trajectories. Oh, patched conics not available. Right, because I have to upgrade the tracking station first. Anyways, SAS is off. I will see you guys when we are back at the Space Center. All right, we are back home. Okay. First Kerbal in space. Mach 3, splashdown, dangerous EVA, multiple mission ribbon. Awesome. We got another 36 science. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go into this thing. We're going to go with test the Mark 3 parachute, right? And yeah. Let's do this with the radial, the TT-38K. That's kind of a high altitude orbit. Let's just do the Mark 16 parachute and orbit Kerbal. All right. So, orbit Kerbal. We know that this rocket worked perfectly well previously. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about this mission then. Okay? Okay. So this is a Mark 16 parachute, right? Yes, okay. Just double checking. So we know this rocket works. This thing should get us into orbit. Certainly have enough delta V for it. So let's send Jeb back out to the launch pad. Any day now, computer. All right, there we go. SAS is on. Throttle is 50%. Bit more than 50%. Launch. Not lunch, Jeb. Launch. So we're going to rotate this thing just a little bit. We're going to start that gravity turn a little early because this thing has a goodly amount of fuel. And also, I don't want it crashing back down on top of the command launch center because, you know, that would be bad. That would be very, very bad. Okay. Let's do this. Here we go. Start that gravity turn. If we can actually get this thing to roll over. As you guys can see, that's not exactly easy in this rocket. I mean, we're going over slowly. Ooh. Crew report, please. And I want to do this. Science. Command pod. Command pod. Oh, don't wig out on me now, boy. There we go. Crew report. Ah, good. Keep the data. Transfer the data. Thank you. We should be rolling a little bit more than this. That's not a great orbit. Let's get right down onto that line there. Collapse that away. And let's get the contract window put away. And what that's going to be telling me is that I had stages that burned up. Yeah, okay. Now, of course, this isn't going to be a long flight. Jeb doesn't have that much life support aboard, which is always an issue. Let's actually see what Jeb's perspective is on this whole thing. There we go. We have MECO alerts, RCS gear. You can see I have all my little action group notifications over here. Not too shabby, actually. Just for fun, let's get this thing rolled over. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see. So we're inside the cockpit. You can see we have vessel viewer, which I like. Kind of. Nope. In theory, you can actually select how to deal with this thing, but I'm not certain how that works. Okay, so let's come up a little bit more. Oops. SAS, there we go. Oh, that's my SAS button controller. Come up 30 seconds. There we go. Just want to make sure we actually have enough, fuel in this thing to deorbit it. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Orbit has been achieved. 30 science. Nice. Okay. So let's kick ourselves back out. Observe the goo, or did we already do the science? Okay. Nope. So let's add an alarm. Let's say raw time alarm. 1 hour. Right? We have enough for that? Oops. Let's kill that, kill that. All right, so let's see what we have in here. Time remaining. Should be good. All right. Let's say an hour and 40 minutes. All right, so let's add that alarm. And then we're going to accelerate time. Now, we're literally going to skim the atmosphere here. All right. But really what I want to do... Crew report. Because now we're in space high over Kerbal, right? So that's why I wanted to do that. Keep that data. Because we have that 307 Apo, or Apo apps. So now what we can do is we can swing back around. I want to bring my contract window back up. I need to activate my parachute. Ooh. Ooh. That's going to be an issue. All right, so we're back down a little bit. We're kind of coasting through. Jeb is spending a couple hours in space. Yeah, that might be a problem. So I have to hit... I'm not certain if I can actually do that. Okay. Let's go there. All right, so let me... Can I actually create maneuver nodes yet? Nope. All right. Nope, nope, and nope. All right, so let's go... Let's see. Kill that alarm. Add an alarm for... Apo apps. Give me a minute's warning on it. Fine, fine, fine. All right. Oh, yeah, see how all my maneuvers are bunched up right there? Yeah, okay, so let's kick on our SAS. What are we looking at? All right, so let's give ourselves a little bit more time warp. Again, I have no maneuver nodes, so this is going to be a little bit interesting. Yep, that's all we need to do. That's it. And now we're just going to time warp around. We want to kill that. There we go. No, kill the SAS. Thank you. And we're now down into the atmosphere. Let's get our butt pointed around correctly. Just like that. All right. So now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually hold on to my stage, okay? So I'm going to actually hold on to my booster, and I'm going to hope that I have enough electric power. 40 minutes, plenty of time for a nice reentry. So I'm hoping that my reentry course is actually mild enough here. I actually wouldn't overly mind skipping around the planet, maybe decelerating that way and just doing like a gentle descent. I'm actually not even certain if this is going to capture us here. It probably will. I don't see how it couldn't. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's kill that. We should now just point into the wind stream. Okay. We're starting to spin. Yeah, we're caught. We're caught. Okay. So somewhere around 32,000, I'm going to want to engage. I'm going to want to start retro burning hardcore. Because by the time we hit 23, I need to be below 470. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if I can actually do it is the problem. All right, so let's see. I want to get as much of the slowdown from the air as I possibly can. 3, 4, 3, 3. We're really slowing our descent here. And we are retro burning like our lives depend on it. I'm not certain if I can actually get it down. Nope. Okay. So now let's do something remarkably stupid. SAS, please. Let's put ourselves flat into the wind stream. Because remember, we're playing with Ferrum Aerospace, right? Which means that if I figure out my direction... Yeah, there's no way I can manage this. If I'd had more fuel aboard, I might have been able to. Yeah, because we're outside the range now. All right, so let's flip ourselves around. Let's actually kerplunk, SAS off, and kerplunk. All right, I will see you guys back at the KSC. All right, so we got fast orbit ribbon, 250 seconds into orbit. That's not bad. First Kerbal orbit ribbon and multiple contracts ribbon. Nice. Way to go, Jeb. Jeb is now level 1. Okay. We also have a boatload of science to do. So, we can get a couple of these. Now, could have sworn I ripped those out. I really thought I removed those, but apparently I didn't. So, I want science tech. Okay. I also want to get better rockets. But that's actually not as important. Get a hex core, interstage adapter. I can get flight control, which allows me to start doing procedural fairings, which I always like. And mech jeb, finally. Yeah, we're getting that. And I also definitely want to get science tech. All right, so I can get one of these. I can either get launch stability enhancers, which I rarely, if ever, use, tri-couplers, which I have almost never needed, or advanced rocketry. We're going with advanced rocketry. Okay, so that was pretty good. Science data from space around Kerbal. Okay. I don't want to do geosynchronous orbit. Thank you very much. Mark R, radial mount parachute in flight. Booster orbiting Kerbal. Okay, so we'd have to haul that thing into space. That would give us... Interesting. We could do that. We could also haul a radial decoupler into orbit, which I don't think is a terrible idea, actually. Actually, let me look at something. Active. What's your altitude range? 23 to 31, right? Oh, it's just way at the wrong altitude. Oh, that's too bad. It's way too bad. I mean, we could just do this one. Let's bang this one out real nice and quick. All right. So we'll do that. Then we'll do the parachute. Okay. But we'll have to do that in the next episode, guys. Because this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like, a comment, or a subscription. And by the way, feel free to tell me what else you want to see me do. Yes, I can talk English good, really. All right, guys. As always, happy flying.